So I've got to say, as Indy 500s go, this one was, alright. There was some bits that were a bit more dull, but overall, it was okay. I think the whole weekend was somewhat upset by the fact that, well, the F1 decided to itself to the car sometimes meant that the red flag to the IndyCar meant that the Indy 500 ended as it began, and the F1 ended as NASCAR was properly getting underway for the Coke 600. But overall, we're still producing good racing. Produced a last lap pass. Was the closest finish in history at just... Oh. It was 23 thousandths of a second. Scotty back in third, about a 4 tenths back. Himself clear of Pato Award in fourth. When you look at the finish, it was the impressive finish. Granted, it was a one-lap shootout, but it was still great racing, and that's what we did see throughout. We saw various different drivers leading the race. We saw a few incidents here and there as well. We saw two drivers suddenly having mechanical issues at the same moment, those being full-powered out crossing. We see two of the bonus entries go out as the first two cars out, and Ryan Hunter-Reay. I felt really awful for both of them. Hunter-Reay in how close he got to saving it, and Catherine Legg in that she made the right call based on what she saw coming out of two. But then Hunter-Reay's car goes back up. She has to avoid it. That's why she's out. Similarly, I did feel for Ed Carpenter with his crash, and ow, Kyle Collett, that was massive. Glad to see him get out the car okay at the end. But for the discussion for the rest of the race, there were some movers and shakers. Albon was really good there. So he ended up finishing the lap down thanks to the 2,000 metre road, and ends up down back as a result of that. But there were some good drives. We had a dozen good drives. Lead laps. Alex Palou led the most laps of the day. Ends up being a penalty post-race, but by getting the penalty post-race, the guy who was Holzer ends up keeping a large share of the 36 points he gets on there. Though we do have to say well done to those. Yeah, well done to the Lucas, Scotty Wag, because there was an element to which strategy came into it. And not just in terms of strategy by who's going to be in the lead when, but also fuel mileage to the and that's why you end up with such a double order. That's why you end up with so many drivers who are only led like Daily led 4, Simpson led 4, who else? Rasmussen led 3, Adam Rossi, led 6, Kyle Collett led 9, he led 8. What about Grosjean? Led 3, same as Marcus Armstrong. It was a good weekend. It was a good Indy 500. I think it was a hectic weekend. I think it was a somber weekend with the passing of Carl Busch over in NASCAR. Wonderful tributes, by the way, on the 18 MBAs that they ran Fox that round the world. But yeah, those are my thoughts and feelings, folks. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. As always, thank you so much for watching and joining. Thank you for supporting this channel, and until next time, bye for now.